Hey guys, TCG Collector here again. So we're doing a collection update video. So everything in the collection currently that is a graded card, doesn't have to be Pokemon, anything that I have that is graded, I'm going to be showing off to you guys today. So it's going to be a bit of a longer one. So we're going to start off with the jumbo stuff, the bigger end stuff, so I can get it out of the way and we don't have to fumble around with it. That being said, I'm going to move them off to the side and we're going to start there. All right, I'm not going to bother hiding the grades. I'm going to show it, and then we're going to move on. If you have any questions about anything, leave them in the comments. Let me know. If you like it, leave me a thumbs up. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe. Don't really care if you do. Cool. If you don't, it's all right. All right, so this first one here, we have a base set error pack. It's the old triangle error from when they were misprinted first edition packs on unlimited packs. And that is an PSA 9. It's the only pack I have in the collection. I'm looking to grab all of the old WotC stuff. And we have my special delivery Charizard. Sorry, the camera's a bit low. I gotta raise it a little bit. There we go. My only PSA 10 for special delivery Charizards. I tried getting like 3 of these, still in the cellophane, and I gotta send this one back. They pinched it down there in the corner, so now it's a little half-cocked. Yeah, special delivery Charizard, PSA 10. There is less than 200 of those, I believe, still in the cellophane. All right, now we're getting to the really big stuff, so hold on. Come with me. Here you go. All right, this is one of my prized ones. This is the Shadow Lugia from XD Gale of Darkness in a 6, which is fine. These things are, like, ridiculously expensive online for some reason. I mean, I say some reason, but I know why. Kids didn't take care of the jumbo cards when they were younger. This is one not many people know about. This is a 1 of 1. There are none higher than this. All right. This is the Mecha Mewtwo from the live show back in 2000. These are about $500 raw. You can sometimes find them for about $300. I recommend picking this up if you're a collector or an investor. Like I said, there's nothing higher than a 6. If you can get higher than a 6, then you have a 1 of 1. All right, then the massive slab. For reference here, that's the Mecha Mewtwo, and you can see that it has all that gap on the sides. This is I gotta take it off screen, the Korokoro Charizard from 2000 as well. It's a Japanese promo, but for some reason they printed it in English. Don't ask me why, no idea. All right, now that we're done moving the camera around, we can get into the stack of cards here. Like I said, there's a bunch of different games in this. I'm just going to go through them, no particular order. So this is a CGC. It's my Dark Magician Girl from the Pharaoh Tins. So I'm actually converting everything into PSA slowly. I only have about 2 or 3 left to convert. There's another one. I say that now, look at the stack, and there's way more than 2 to 3. So this one I'm going to send right over to PSA. If you've seen either 2 or 3 videos ago, I got this in a 2 from PSA. But I'm OCD, so everything needs to be the same slab type. So that's going to get sent over in its slab, so it's going to cost me like $80 to get it changed over. And we have a Prime Mew 2010 Pokemon Triumphant. For whatever reason, they put it on in an inner sleeve inside. I don't know why they would do that. You know, pretty cool. HGA is what it is. I know the Yu-Gi-Oh! This came from those collector boxes things. They are almost always junk. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. I forgot I left the light on. We don't want that light on. That light makes a glare. We have the Dark Magician. I'm looking to get the Red Eyes and the God cards. And we have some old Dragon Ball stuff. These are the old point cards. You know, some stuff that I actually keep put away. I don't even keep these on the wall anymore. Just not enough room for them. I've actually had these listed on eBay for a hot minute, trying to sell them as a lot. I think I have the whole Trunks set there, from 1 to 3. Like I said, if you have any questions about any of the cards in here, curious about them, want to know the history on some of them, just let me know. We got the Illustrator Grand Prix promo, PSA 10. It's a cool one. There's like 20,000 of them, though. So if you're thinking that it's kind of exclusive, it's really not, unfortunately. You know, the PSA 10 Radiant Charizard. I'm trying to get the other art of that in a PSA 10. If you don't know it, I'm a Charizard collector. I'm trying to collect one of every variant. I still need to get one or two of like the really expensive ones. We have the Special Delivery Pikachu. I'm actually looking for the Special Delivery Bidoof. If anyone has one, let me know. We can try to work something out for one if you have it and it's up for sale. Or trade, I'm not picky. We have the original special Birthday Pikachu promo. Got that when I was a kid as well. We have the ANA plain collection. So that's plain on the left. I have plain on the right in here as well. That's back when they still had the Pokemon Airliner. And there's plain on the right. I might have overpaid for those at the time when I picked them up, but they've kind of balanced out. We got the Shibuya Pokemon Center. I need to get the rest of these. Also, guys, if I'm going too fast in these videos, just let me know. If you want me to slow down a little, give more history on them or something. We have the Elite Trainer Box Charizard PSA 10. And we have the Premium Collection. I was really upset, actually, with my box. A lot of the cards came a little dinged on the corner. We got the Greninja Gold Star PSA 8. You know, I was hoping for a premium product like that, they wouldn't come as beat up as they were, but it is what it is. Neo Revelations PSA 8 Entei. It's one of my favorite cards from back in the day. We have the Sabrina's Gengar. It's actually a band art. If you see in the background, there's crosses. That's the only reason it's banned, is religious symbols. I do like collecting band art and band cards as well. So I'm actually collecting the rest of this as well. I need the other two. I need the Palkia and the Arceus. They both have to be PSA 9s, otherwise it's going to throw off my OCD. Alright, next up is we have the Mewtwo V-Star, the other side of the Charizard from the Premium Collection, in a 9. I figure I'll do this every so often, but I'll just update the new stuff instead of just doing a whole new video. PSA 10 Mewtwo V, the Alt Art City Art. We have the Amiibo from Pokken Tournament, the Shadow Lugia. If you know anything about me, I love Shadow cards. Unfortunately, there's not many of them. Alright. And we have the Ultra Necrozma. I always mess up his name. PSA 8. We got one that I picked up off eBay. And is the Dialga EX. It's one of the secret rares from Phantom Forces. My bad. That one was actually kind of hard to pull. I believe it was like one per case or one every other case. Then we have Slowking from Neo Genesis. This one's notoriously hard to grade. But, you know, we got a little swirl action, so can't be that mad at it. Still a PSA 7. Good times, good times. We have a Swablu. I actually won this on Whatnot as just a givey. So I'm not mad about that. If you know anything about me, this is my absolute favorite card. I love the old Ancient Mews. I just love Ancient Mews in general. I have two of these graded. This is the original 2000 English release. And I have another one here that is the first release from Japan, which is a little more special. If you see the last video, you're going to notice last two videos, a few of these are going to be repeats. So We have Typhlosion from Neo, Japanese. With a big swirl right there. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love the old swirls. We have Neo Lugia. Unfortunately, no swirl in this one. I would have found it glorious if it was just right there. Coming right out his mouth. We have the alt art from Brilliant Stars. I was hoping for a 9, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. We got a misprinted by PSA. They messed up Dragonite. Obviously, it's not a first edition. They labeled it as a first edition. So, I know there's people out there who collect PSA screw-ups. So maybe one of them will see this and they'll find me. We have the Crown Zenith Entei PSA 9. And we have that lenticular Deoxys from the movie. Yeah. We have a PSA 10 Entei Best of XY. This is a Pop 21 last time I checked. So, keep that in mind, guys. All right, next up, we have PSA 9 Shining Fates Charizard VMAX. Like I said, I'm a Charizard collector. So, if you guys have a Crystal Charizard, let's talk. We have that Game Boy promo Dragonite with a mean swirl right there. All right, hold on, guys. Let me move some of these slabs aside. Don't need a stack falling on me. All right, let's continue. All right, this one. We got the Erika's Dragonite. I believe this is the one from last video. I've graded a few of these in the past. With PSA 10 Darkness Ablaze Charizard VMAX. Come on. My Shining Gyarados. So I actually have a Shining Magikarp original print like this one coming back from PSA. Hopefully in the next week, 2 weeks, maybe month. I don't know. PSA is really bad about their time frames. You pay for 2 weeks and you get it in 3. We got the no set symbol Vileplume. And we got the CD promo Porygon. And we got that other part of that Dialga. Got the Crown Zenith Secret Giratina V PSA 9. The Alt Art Charizard from the Premium Collection. This is my favorite one. If you don't notice, it's part of the mat as well that we're on right now. And we got another one of the Premium Collections. This is the opposite side of that Mewtwo we saw earlier. And we got a Charizard EX. Mega Charizard EX, excuse me. Another no set symbol, Snorlax from Jungle, I believe. Could have been Fossil, but I'm pretty sure that was Jungle. We have Tag Team, Giratina, and what's the other one? Garchomp. Couldn't read it down there, my apologies. PSA 9. And one of my next returns, I do have the Tag Team Latios and Latias coming in, so we'll see what that comes back. We got the Dragonite, Dark Dragonite Reverse Holo from Legendary Collection. And we got the Pokemon Sword and Shield Champions Path Secret Rare Charizard V in a PSA 9. Oh, come on. Ta-da! We got the Darkrai Umbreon. These are two of my favorite dark types. Darkrai is honestly my #1 favorite. If anyone wants to know my top 5, it is Darkrai, Evolutions. They all just take up spot 2. Speaking of, we got that Umbreon V. Versus, not V, I'm sorry, first edition. So it's the Darkrai, Evolutions, Tyranitar, Charizard. I know that's 4. I'll give you 5 later. This is actually another screw-up by PSA. This is a PSA 1. I know it says altered, but I looked it online. They put it as a 1. Their label just is incorrect. So, No, little cheapy boy. He's not really cheap, but I got him pretty cheap. I got some metal cards coming in. PSA 7 Metal Pikachu. And then got the Pokeball Pikachu V. So the Pokeball one should be next, I believe. Yes, it is. Haha. How's everyone's day going, guys? You guys let me know how your days are going in the comments. Got an Eevee Legendary Collection Reverse. You guys let me know if there's anything you want to see, anything you guys want to know. Don't put my face in the comments. That ain't happening. Even though I'm pretty sure if you look closely enough in some of the reflections of these cards, it might just pop out at you. Make a few kids cry, you know? We got the Prime or Undaunted Umbreon. I know there's like 3 different variants. Prime, Undaunted, and Triumphant. I get them confused all the time. Got the Gengar Legendary Collection Reverse. And we got the Fat Pikachu, Chonkachu. We got Stormfront Charizard Hollow. Now we got the Rainbow Secret Rare Charizard from Champion's Path. And we got the Korokoro Shining Mew. Mew is my number 5, by the way. If nobody guessed it, Mew is the number 5. We got the Charizard G Level X, which I love those old ones they did with the silver borders, shiny silvers. I don't like the Japanese silver borders. They're a bit different. Okay, we got the Charizard EX from the Game Art Collection. Also, the opposite art of the Charizard and Venusaur fighting. Alright, here's that other Ancient Mew. This is the Nintendu error. So if you look all the way down here, it doesn't say Nintendo, it says Nintendu. This is the first Japanese printing. They later errated it, so it says Nintendo. And I think the Nintendo one is a little more rare than the Nintendu. You got the Sleeping Dragonite from Evolving Skies. And we have the Blaine's Charizard. Also, technically an error, because it has a fighting energy there, but they were all printed that way. They never really errated them, so technically it's a misprint, because you can't actually pay fighting energy. But we have the Gold Star Charizard from Frontiers, Dragon's Frontiers. We got a little magic cards. Got the Mana Echoes. We saw these last video or the episode before, one of the two. So I'm just going to burn them all out real quick. Got the first sliver. If you don't know, I don't play Pokemon. I mainly play Magic. I do deck techs occasionally if you're new here. I've tried playing I played Pokemon when I was younger. I have a deck right now. It's about to be rotated out. But I don't play it very frequently. I'm more into Magic, and occasionally I'll play some Yu-Gi-Oh! But I only play GOAT format. I only play Playground Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're not bringing your deck in a rubber band or a baggie, and you don't pull it out of your pocket, then you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! If you ask me. Also, if you have a board of more than 0 negates, you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless we're talking Solemn Judgment or stuff in your trap zone. That's fine. I don't care about that. Now we're into a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! There's going to be more Yu-Gi-Oh! Somewhere down the line here. You just got to kind of burn through the slabby boys. So yeah. And if you are a Magic player, don't tell me what you think about WotC. Aren't they just the worst? Don't you hate them? It's horrible company. Shining Charizard from Neo Destiny. Alright, so this one, I didn't win this. I bought this, obviously. I don't play Pokemon like that. This is a National Championship promo from 2003. I had to get it. The moment I saw it, had to get it. And this is the web series Dark Charizard, with a nice little swirl right there in between the tail and the wing. Those two Charizards, plus the Gold Star and the Shining, those are my crown jewels of my Charizard collection. Along with the reverse, of course. We got another Blaine's Charizard. If you've noticed, I know it's Japanese, but this one doesn't have that error, where it's fighting energy. We're getting down to the last few slabs here. I say few, but there's probably still like 20, 25 left here. But we're just going to burn through them, boys. I'm waiting for them to do this art, but as a Shining Charizard, so you just make the Charizard black. One day they'll do it. One day they'll realize that that's how they print money, other than just reprinting the same Charizard. Speaking of celebrations. Alright. We got that band art, Misty's Tear, topless Misty in the house. And this is going to be my my gym leader set, I believe. All first edition, all PSA 9. We're just going to put them right on top of each other. There's Blaine. I believe these were in my my first video that I did for my collection, which realistically wasn't that long ago, maybe like 3 to 4 months, but you know, it's nice to keep up. Some of these are in wrap, some of them are not, because if I had them all in wrap, they wouldn't fit on my wall very nicely. You see this card? We're going to save that card for last. I know exactly what it is, and it's definitely in my top 10 favorite cards I own, so we're going to put that right up there. Other than that, this will be the last stack. We have the CD promo Charizard. The Giratina V, we saw these in the last episode, I believe. And actually, I am incorrect. I still have a stack across the room. So give me 10 seconds. I knew I was missing something. My base set Charizard from when I was a child. Honestly surprised it got a 6. The aforementioned Legendary Collection Reverse. The Metal Zard, which I knew I hadn't seen it. I was wondering where it went. I don't know why this got a 2. These last few are going to be resubs. Because there's no reason this should have got a 2. There's like no good indentations, nothing like that on it. And it's got a mean swirl. Like that alone should have got a bump up or something. And this shouldn't have got a 3 either. So we're going to be resubbing those. Now we're going to go into a little bit of a hodgepodge of stuff. This is a Rush Duel. We got Speed Duel. This is a Pop 3, by the way, if anyone was curious. The only Ghost Rare I was upset about. Apparently it had like a gash on the back. I didn't see it, but you know, apparently according to them it's there. A Pop 2 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, 8.5. This is the Bandai cards. This is a second generation. Black Skull Dragon. Dark Magician Girl 9. I was hoping for a 10 on that, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. You got the Blue Eyes. I got another one of these being graded right now. It's going to come back lower than an 8. I already know that, so I can't complain about it later. Solemn Judgment, Ghost Rare. Now we're back into some Pokemon. We got the Typhlosion EX, PSA 4. We got the Triumphant Mew PSA 7. Now we're into some not-so Pokemon stuff. These are, this is the Broly card, signed by the voice actor at the time, Vic Mignogna. Rip Vic, wish he'd come back, but you got some salty women out there who don't like other people succeeding, making false allegations. Another one signed by Vic Mignogna. Got a Judge promo, Goku Black. We got a, I believe this is a Pop 82. I could be mistaken, it's been a while, but there's a PSA 10 Secret Rare. Broly. Broly is the best Dragon Ball character. Only Z Broly. We don't stand Super Broly with his yoga pants. We got another Broly. This is from Dragon Ball Heroes in Japan. It's one of those 3D cards. It's also a Pop 1, by the way. And we got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then my top 10 favorite Pokemon card. We got the Grand Party. Alright guys, I am going to be doing a giveaway at some point here in the near future. So every comment that's left will be entered. You do have to be subbed to enter into it as well. I will be announcing it later on, either the end of this month or the end of next month. So you have until then to comment and subscribe. Tell me which card here was your favorite. And I'll put it on a wheel, and whoever wins gets the card. I don't know what I'm giving away yet, but it's going to be something pretty decent. You guys take it easy. Later.